Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to listen closely because what I'm about to say could change everything for you. Every single person in this room, no matter where you are right now, has the power to rise from their setbacks. I don't care how bad it is. I don't care how many times you've fallen. This is your moment. This is where you take control and decide to turn those setbacks into your greatest comebacks. And let me tell you something, there is no better feeling than that. I've been in the game for decades. Decades of success, yes, but also decades of failures. People love to focus on the success, but let me tell you something. It's the failures that built the foundation for the success. When I was building my empire, I faced some of the toughest challenges imaginable. There were times I was told, "Trump, you'll never make it." There were times I lost millions of dollars. I didn't let those moments define me. I used them to push myself harder. Let me put it this way. Imagine you're climbing a mountain. The higher you go, the more difficult it gets. The air thins, the wind picks up, and the climb becomes harder. But that's what success is. The higher you climb, the greater the reward at the top. And when you reach that peak, the view is incredible. But you'll never reach the top if you stop at the first sign of difficulty. Every setback you experience is just the mountain testing your resolve. Are you going to quit? Or are you going to climb higher? The people who succeed are the ones who get back up. You know, I've seen so many people rise from the ashes. People like Elon Musk, who had everything against him. In the early days, everyone thought Tesla was going to fail. But what did Elon do? He took all those doubters, all those setbacks, and turned them into fuel for his success. He didn't back down, and that's why today Tesla is worth billions. You can do the same. I want you to think about it. Life isn't about avoiding setbacks. That's not possible. Life is about how you react to them. I can tell you from experience, you will face obstacles. You will face rejection. You will face people who tell you that you'll never make it. But those people don't matter. It's the people who believe in themselves and stay focused on the goal who make it. I've faced major financial difficulties in my career, some of the toughest challenges anyone could imagine. The 1990s were a brutal time for me. I was dealing with huge debts, and people said I wouldn't recover. But I didn't give up. I restructured, I adapted, and I came back stronger than ever. Setbacks are part of the process. Think about it. The best companies, Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, none of them had a smooth ride to the top. They all faced challenges. Steve Jobs was fired from Apple, the company he founded. Can you imagine that? If he had quit, if he had accepted that setback as the end, there would be no Apple today. But Jobs didn't stop. He came back with a vengeance. And look at Apple now, one of the most valuable companies in the world. And here's another thing to consider. Setbacks aren't just obstacles. They're opportunities. Opportunities to learn, to grow, and to outsmart your competition. Think about it. Every time you fail, you learn something. Every time you stumble, you figure out how to walk more confidently the next time. Success isn't about avoiding mistakes. It's about learning from them and coming back smarter, stronger, and more determined. One of the greatest things about being an entrepreneur is the constant need to adapt. I've done it in the real estate world. I've done it in the world of entertainment. I've done it in politics. Everywhere I've gone, I've faced setbacks. But I didn't let those setbacks control me. I controlled them. Life is like the stock market. There are ups and downs, but over time, it's about the long-term game. The key is to stay in the game. Don't sell out when things get tough. When the market crashes, the real investors buy more. You can't be afraid to take risks. Don't be afraid to fail. The ones who make it are the ones who keep going, no matter what. Look at Warren Buffett. He's one of the wealthiest men in the world. But did you know he had failures in his early career? He took some huge hits, but he kept investing. He kept believing in himself. And now he's an icon. You need to think like an investor. Invest in yourself. The best investments don't always give immediate returns. Sometimes you have to wait. Sometimes you have to put in the work, and it's going to feel like nothing's happening. But I'm telling you, just like an investment portfolio, you're going to see the returns eventually. Trust in the process. Trust in your abilities. Keep going. Now, let's talk about the importance of confidence. Confidence is the foundation of success. If you don't believe in yourself, who will? You have to believe that you can overcome anything. It doesn't matter how many times you've fallen. What matters is how many times you rise. Confidence is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. Every time you get back up, your confidence grows. You start to believe that nothing can stop you. And let me tell you, when you truly believe in yourself, there's nothing you can't achieve. Think about Michael Jordan. He was cut from his high school basketball team. Can you imagine that? The greatest basketball player of all time, rejected. But instead of accepting that setback as his destiny, he used it to drive him. He turned that rejection into motivation. He turned that failure into fuel. And the result? 6 NBA championships and a legacy that will never be forgotten. You have that same power inside of you. You just have to tap into it. When life throws a punch, you don't throw in the towel. You throw a punch back. That's the mentality you need to develop. It's the mental toughness that separates the winners from the losers. And let me tell you, you are a winner. Winners don't quit. Winners don't give up. They get better, faster, stronger. They adapt. They find a way to win, no matter what. And you know what? People love a comeback story. They love to watch someone go from the bottom to the top. Your comeback is what will inspire others. People will watch you. They'll see how you overcome obstacles and bounce back stronger. And they'll want to know your secret. And that secret, it's perseverance, it's determination, and it's belief in yourself. In my life, I've had people tell me that I couldn't do it, that I wouldn't succeed, but I didn't let them dictate my future. You can't let anyone do that to you either. If you let people's opinions dictate your actions, you'll never get anywhere. The only opinion that matters is yours. So, when you face setbacks, don't listen to the naysayers. Listen to yourself. Tell yourself, I am unstoppable, and then prove it. Now, I'm going to leave you with this. The only limit to your success is the limits you place on yourself. If you tell yourself that you can't do it, you won't. But if you tell yourself that you will overcome anything, that you will succeed no matter what, then there's nothing in this world that can stop you. Setbacks, they're nothing. They're just the universe testing your resolve. And you are strong. You are capable. You are unstoppable. Now, let's go out there and make your comeback happen. Donald J. Trump.